Hey guys, sorry, one second. I forgot I had that up. Have not been in the studio since my last stream, so pardon. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. Today's gonna be an extra Casey is not a pro at this type stream because we're doing something that I have needed to stretch my muscles in for a while today, and that is a character design challenge. I don't know if it's like an official challenge. I'm just calling it Draw It Wrong. I've seen various versions of this over the years, and it seems like a good way to kind of test your shape language and test your ability to make a character look consistently like themselves, even if you're not drawing them with the same silhouette. So it's kind of like a combination of the blob challenge that we did a few weeks ago and just like general character design. So this will be a tough one for me because I'm not a strong character designer, but it's something that I want to get better at. So that's why I'm doing it. If this seems too much for you right now, if anybody's watching this like, I'm not sure about this challenge, I recommend maybe doing the blob challenge again, like maybe making some blobs and just kind of like trying to fit a character into all those blobs, or just doing anything in those blobs. Anything to, if you want to do a shape language challenge, anything to kind of stretch your understanding of how to use shape and like what shape can convey, I guess, if that makes sense. Dally, hey, how you doing? Dally, you actually did one like this not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken. I saw that Nicholas Cole did one similarly with a ugly Sonic, which I'll show here on screen in a sec. And Dally, if it's okay with you, I'd love to show an example of yours if you'd like. But like I said, I didn't really have time to super prepare examples for this today. I had a really busy weekend and I did not make it back into the studio after Friday. Usually I try to make it back in on at least Saturday to prepare for the next week, but it just didn't happen this weekend, guys. So, yeah, you don't mind? Okay, perfect. Because I feel like your drawing actually sort of reminded me about this, and if it's not a problem, I'd love to be able to just grab that. I think it's on the Discord somewhere. Hey Bill, how you doing, Bill Cipher? Hey Maze, how are you? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Miss Caprical, hey. Hey, I'm still working on your singing ducky. Like I said, I haven't been able to make it back into the studio, but I'll be doing that after stream today, finishing it up probably and sending it your way. So if you're still here, just keep an eye out on your DMs for that. And Bickman, howdy, how are you, sir? Thank you so much for popping in. I hope everyone's doing well. Did anyone have anything like fun happen this weekend while I'm pulling up some images? I would love to live vicariously through anybody who does anything other than work. Would be really cool. Oh boy. Alright, here's one from Dilly Dally, or Dally Say actually there's a couple, if you don't mind, Dally. This would be great. I love your cat one, honestly. I think it's fantastic. This one might be a really good example of this one right here. So this one's from Dally. Thank you, Dally, for randomly letting me do this. I'm so glad you're in chat. I'm gonna pull up the one from Nicholas Cole too. But just like basically you take a character, any character. It could be one that you design offhand right now, or it can be one that you whoa, Krita, hold your horses there. Or it could be one that already exists. You could do like a simple character like Pikachu or something would be really good for this. I've definitely seen that a million times, I feel like, over the years. Here's another one from Nicholas Cole. This one's a little more bizarro, but I really like it. So the point of the challenge is to take the character and basically you're gonna warp the shape somehow. So this one again is from Nicholas Cole, who also streams on Twitch every once in a while. I don't think he's done it in a few years, but I always follow just in the, you know, the slim chance that he may one day stream again. Yeah, these are good examples of what I'm talking about. You're basically taking the character and you're just gonna change the silhouette somehow. Here's another one from Dally, if you don't mind me pulling two of yours up here. But yeah, you take your character. I recommend drawing it at least once, just like the standard, whatever the standard character is, and then kind of changing shapes as you go through your iterations. Here's a really good example from Dally too. So thank you for posting these in Discord. When I saw you post these, I was like, man, I've been meaning to do that for a long time. So I figured the art gym. Thank you for inspiring me to do this one. You like the cat one better? We can show the cat one. I do think it's probably better for the silhouettes too. But this one, I do like for people who aren't familiar with like character design, like we have a lot of folks that draw along with me that really don't do a lot of character design work. So I thought this one might be more approachable because like the silhouette definitely changes, but the character looks really consistent. But for sure, this cat one is more like hard mode, I would say. So I do recommend using a more simple character design for this. You can definitely do something that's more complex. It's just going to take you a lot longer to draw the iterations, for sure. But I mean, you've probably seen pictures like this over the years, guys. You've probably seen like people do this with like Spider-Man and Batman and all kinds of like iconic characters. You basically take the character and you're just going to do like find ways to make it look still like that character, but you're either changing the style or just like changing the silhouette is kind of what I'm going to be focusing on. Because I think it's definitely, it's a brain stretcher, you know, for those of us who are used to just drawing from a reference or from something in front of us. This will be an opportunity to take a character, maybe your own character. I'm going to be using my little Casey chibi, probably, because that's a very simple design that I've drawn a million times. And I'm going to see how many different ways that I can, like, change the shape to still make that character recognizable, but yet change the style or the silhouette somehow. So hopefully it'll be a fun one, a nice ease into Monday, into the week, or maybe it'll be super challenging. I don't know. I guess it depends. I guess it depends on what you're trying for today. But yeah, this will be tough for me. I'm not, like I always tell you guys, I'm not a pro. Okay, I'm definitely not a character designer. I'd like to get better at character design though, and that's why I want to do this today. However, as I always say, if you don't want to do the study that I'm doing today or the challenge that I'm doing today, do something else. You know, do like I said, the blob challenge, or draw something you see around you, whatever you're feeling ready for today. The whole point of the art gym is just to encourage artists to do the practices and the studies or the tutorials or the challenges that they have been putting off. So this is your accountability window to go ahead and suffer along with other people who are struggling through doing whatever task that they know they should be doing but just haven't made time for. So that's what this is for. All right, so welcome. Welcome to the struggle. But feel free, if you want to do this, to grab a character. And actually, it looks like you've got some time, because I have a Draw Me an Animal redeem from Pioneer. Hey, Pioneer, how you doing? A spotted skunk. Absolutely. Absolutely. Gosh, I don't know if I remember how to draw a spotted skunk. I mean, I know how to draw a skunk, and I know how to put spots on it, so I guess we could do that. No, you're good. This is actually good. It gives people a chance to go grab a character if they did not know that we were doing this today, so it's perfect. It's perfect. Let me just... I think I'm gonna make like my own, like, Draw Me an Animal file here. I think we've been doing them enough. Do I have one already? Draw me an animal, draw me an animal. No, I don't think I do. Okay, I'm gonna make a new one on this computer. I think I have one on my other computer. New. Hey Geiger, how's it going? Did I buy a printer yet? Yeah, not yet, but we're close. We're close. I may do another sketchathon to raise money soon, but of course I'm definitely not going to turn down a donation. I will not be singing though. that your chance for that was on. You can totally post a character. I encourage anybody who has a character to try to draw. But yeah, if you want to offer up a character, for sure. No, don't give me any hints, 3 Pioneer. Don't give me any hints. The whole point of Draw Me an Animal is not just a request, it's actually a game where I'm supposed to guess what it looks like without references. So no hints in chat. Let's see. Draw Me an Animal. But yeah, Bill Cipher, if you want to post a character, go for it. Okay. No guarantees somebody will use it. I imagine most people are going to be drawing their own characters or bringing a character. Let's see. But yeah, if you want to offer up a character, you never know. Maybe somebody will get inspired. But we are going to play the Draw Me an Animal game, and actually I just realized I probably forgot to, I think I forgot to raise up the... So you actually got a freebie in there, Pioneer. I forgot to revert all of my channel point stuff back from the... You guys... So much stuff happened last week on stream. I certainly forgot to put all my channel point stuff back the way it was. So let me fix that really fast. But how's everybody doing? Hey, how you doing, Mirror Stepper? It's good to see you. Thanks for popping in. And Paradox Moose, howdy. How are you? They're actually fish, yeah. Yeah, they're definitely a fish. Do. Manage. So you just got a nice little freebie there, which is totally fun. Not freebie, but cheaper. I will keep the emote dance party at 2K. I think that's a fine amount. We're gonna put Draw Me an Animal back at 5K, and I forgot, and I need to raise the limits back. So it'll be every half hour. Limit per stream is 3. Limit per user is 1. So there we go. Save. All right. Perfect. You're almost at 2K. I'm sorry, Nomu. I'm sorry. Yeah, the standard price of the Draw Me an Animal is 5K. That was just for the 2K party that I lowered it down to 2K. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to fake you out like that. I'm the worst. I always tell people I am the actual worst. People just don't believe me. I might even have some pictures like this pinned to my Pinterest, actually. For the character design challenge. Character design. It's basically iterations on a shape, okay? So that's kind of what I'll be doing today. Again, if you'd like to do something different, if that just does not make you super excited, try something else. Scroll down, look at, oh yeah, so if you'd like to, I mean, that's very generous of you, Pioneer. Yeah, I think I have a tip command, or I used to. Nope, hold on, I might have taken that down. Tips? There we go. Yeah, Ko-fi is probably the easiest way. You can do it through Streamlabs too. Patreon's a way to do it if you like to be a regular tipper. There's lots of ways. Of course, subbing is always a nice little tip. But yeah, I guess if like a tip is gonna be more immediate than a sub, because I won't see that money for another month. But thank you, that's really kind. You certainly don't have to do that. But if anyone is interested, probably Ko-fi is the easiest way. Yeah, I need to just give up. I think. Oh, what was that? What happened? Why did I get a banner thingy? Wait, did my alerts not work? What's going on? Did you just sub? Hold on. What's happening? I'm very confused. You started shenanigans. What? How did you do that? I'm not seeing like any alerts. What's going on? The shenaniganery has started. Oh, well, thank you. It looks like maybe you subbed. I appreciate that. I'm not sure why I didn't get any alerts about it, though. That's really strange. Let me do your Draw Me an Animal really quick, and then I'll see if I can figure it out. Subscribe-aganery? Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, let's see. And that also means we are... Let's see. 5 sub points away. I don't know. The difference between sub points still confuses me a little bit, but 5 sub points away from another new emote. So that's exciting. Okay. I'm going to draw for 5 minutes a spotted skunk. This gives anybody who's here for the art gym, just FYI, we're doing Draw Me an Animal. This is going to take 5 minutes and then we'll look at it. It's just every once in a while people can redeem this on my stream, but it does give you a chance to go find a character to draw. For anybody who missed the little intro at the beginning, we are doing a Draw It Wrong character design challenge that I've seen over the years. Lots of character artists do this to like practice shape language. I need to practice shape language, so this is what I'm going to do. You take a character and you just draw it multiple different shapes and styles to try and stretch your art muscles and get yourself thinking about what makes a character that character and how you can use shape to imply different things. This is from Dali, who's actually in chat. Great job with this one because it really shows not only different styles of the same creature, right, but just like how different types of lines and shapes can imply totally different things about that character. It's still the same design every single time, but it just, the way it's drawn can really change the way you feel about it. Oh, there it is. Oh no, this is, oh, thank you so much, Paleontologist VA. I appreciate that. So Paleontologist VA subbed just now. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I'm not sure why 3 Pioneer didn't get an alert. I'm so sorry, Pioneer. I don't know what happened. Maybe it'll show up like randomly later. Sometimes Twitch does weird things. But anyway, this is what we're gonna be doing today. So go pick a character while I am drawing the Draw Me an Animal game. Let's see. I'm just glad to support. Hopefully not spam. No, you're not spamming at all. Please, thank you for being here. I always love seeing folks in chat. People are more than welcome to be in chat. Makes me feel like I'm not by myself here in the studio. Alright, I'm drawing a spotted skunk. I've got 5 minutes to draw what I think a spotted skunk looks like. I believe that's what you requested, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. So let's see. It is 10:26-ish. Spotted skunk. Let me think about it. Okay. So spotted skunk with no reference from my brain. We'll see how I do. I think I made it like more of a flower from Bambi style skunk face. Alright, and then they've got like, you know, skunky body, little skunky tail, fluffy. I don't know. I just know that instead of stripes, they've got spots. Little feet. Probably more like a badger. Hold on. That looks like a weasel. Oh jeez. I've forgotten. I don't think I've drawn a skunk in a really long time, actually. It's a mustelid, you know, so as long as it's like slightly mustelid shaped, I'm sure it's close, but I'd like to be a little bit accurate if I can be. They are pretty cute, and apparently you can actually keep them as pets and get them like de-skunked, like de-smellied. I don't know. Kind of funny to me. I've just found out recently, apparently they hate the smell of themselves, so like they really don't want to spray unless they have to. Which is, I'm not sure how you determine that. But it is a very funny thought. Alright. Okay. There is my skunk. I feel like their tail might not be this thick, actually. I'm like second guessing the tail a little bit. I don't know. I feel like it might be thinner. Maybe more like that? Speaking of shapes. I don't know, I could be wrong. Okay. Let's see. Spots. I want to say they just kind of like have spots going down their backs instead of stripes. Maybe, do they have ringtails? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten all about how these animals look. It's been a long time since I've looked at a spotted skunk. Let's just do it this way. We'll just do like big spots. Alright, I've got 2 minutes left, so we're going to give a little background here, and then we'll look it up together and learn about it. Should be fun. It's been a long time since I've looked at skunks. Do they have lighter colored tummies? I can't remember. And also, by the way, all the questions I'm asking are, I I'm not expecting a response. I don't know why I used like a gray for their spots. Just pretend that they're white, okay? I don't know why I chose a gray. I'm imagining they have brownish eyes, as most animals do, but I could be wrong. I can always be wrong. Okay, and they live on the ground, and... Okay, there we go. We got a little background here. He's in the dirt. Some grass. It's nighttime. I don't have time to draw that it's nighttime because I only have 1 minute left. So, I'm just going to draw a little moon. Little moon. Blink. It's night. They are nocturnal, I believe. Blink, blink. Tiny moon off in the distance. Okay. There's my spotted skunk. All right, let's learn about it, guys. Hey, Charcia, how you doing? It's good to see ya. All right, spotted skunk. We'll see how close I got. Okay, so they do have big blotchy spots, not tiny ones, but, oh, they're so cute. So cute. All right. Let's see. Spotted skunks. 4 accepted species of spotted skunk. Oh, I didn't realize that. Maybe up to 7. Oh, wow. Oh, and they're actually not mustelids. Oh, wow. They're in carnivora, but they're not mustelids. Okay. Well, there we go. They're in their own little family. Mephididae, I guess? I'm not sure how to say that. Very interesting. I wonder how close they are to mustelids. We have to go to 1 zoom now, guys. You know where we have to go. Let's go see how close they are. Spotted skunk. Alright, so here is the spotted skunks. All in the little skunk group. Otters. Okay, now wait a minute. They're pretty dang close then. Ferret badgers. Okay, so mustelids have to be like here. Okay, so there's the spotted skunks. Mustelid. Oh wait, did I spell that wrong? We'll just pick a mustelid, a weasel. Oh yeah, they're like right here. They're pretty dang close. I mean, honey badger. Aren't these mustelids too, or no? They're close, but they're not mustelids. Interesting. Well, there you go. Similar families, but not the same. All right, let's look at the eastern spotted skunk. Look at that little cutie. A relatively slender skunk found in North America, in the central parts of the southeastern U.S. and small areas of Canada and Mexico. There's where they live. I've never seen a spotted skunk. Have you guys? I've never lived in a place I don't think where they live. Let me look. Oh, we do have one here. We have this one here. The western. Oh, that makes sense. The western spotted skunk. I've never seen one. Huh. Little tiny guys. So cute. Golden eagles are among their few predators. Wow. So cute. That is the superfamily as mustelid. Okay, nice. Uh-oh, did we lose? Did we drop? Are we back? Jeez Louise. Alright, I'm gonna start keeping tally of how many times we have a little drop like that. Did anyone have to refresh? Or did it just blip? It's like a 5-second blip. Oh, it dropped and you had to refresh? Did anyone drop and not have to refresh? I'm trying to let my landlord know, like, what's going on. Alright, well, there we go. Spotted skunk. Then it dropped again? Oh, jeez. That's frustrating. Okay. Alright, Draw Me an Animal Game has its own little file now. Okay, so here's what we're doing today, folks. We're gonna do the Draw It Wrong Character Design Challenge today, if you'd like to, or you could do your own study of some kind. I'm trying to keep an eye and see how many folks. It doesn't look like too many people didn't. Okay, you didn't have to refresh. That is extremely interesting, you loaded in. I do wonder why that happens, why some people have to and some people don't. I wish there was a way I could keep tabs on whether or not it was my internet or whether or not it was Twitch. I don't know. It happened a lot on Friday. That's part of why I'm curious, but hey, how you doing, HDMZ? It's good to see you, and thanks everybody for popping in. Appreciate you being here. Can be somewhat housebroken and has self-imaging issues. Santroa, aw, good to see you, but also sad. Well, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna scroll up and see if I missed saying hi to anybody in chat. I don't think so. Okay, cool. Are you using OBS? Does it say frames dropped? Yeah, I have 0 frames dropped, but I also had 0 frames dropped on Friday, but it kept dropping. So that's why I'm confused. So I'm like, well, it says I have a 0% frame drop rate, which makes sense because my internet is like a super high-speed internet, so I shouldn't have any issues. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. I know that my landlord's just switched over the internet to a new internet provider, and so I'm wondering if maybe it's just if it's my problem or if it's Twitch's problem. It sounds like Twitch's problem. Hopefully it's Twitch's problem. The only thing that makes me think it might be my problem is that we were doing a draw pile on Friday, and I kept getting disconnected from draw pile at the same time that it dropped on Twitch. So it makes me think that my internet might be having little hiccups in service. So. Yeah, I think that's when it has a total drop 3 Pioneer. It's only blipping, so it's not actually ending the VOD because I think there's a built-in like downtime for Twitch where it'll give you time to reconnect without ending the broadcast, thankfully. Otherwise I'd have like 50 videos from Friday. It would have been really bad. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what the issue is. If it's on our end, then I need to talk to my landlord and let him know. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, so I'm gonna draw my standard little character that I'll be warping today. We'll see how it goes, folks. Like I said, I'm not the best at this character design stuff. Okay. I wonder if there's already a challenge out there that has a name and I just don't know about it. But I'm gonna take my little chibi character and I'm gonna be drawing her wrong, basically, today. So I'll be looking at shape, thinking about shape. Think about if you don't know what shapes to pick and if you don't know how to like come up with stuff like this. Think about different, like, you know, like right here, different styles of cartoon, or just think about basic shapes. Like think about making something look triangular or square or, you know, round or whatever, and see if you can fit your character into those shapes and like draw them wrong, basically. You can change your line style if you want to and get as creative as you'd like. Ooh, sorry, my tea is like way too hot. I'm burning my mouth. Okay, so here's gonna be my little standard character. And I'm just fair warning to everybody. I'm probably gonna do a really poor job at this today. Not the best at character design. Yeah, you could totally do that, Suntro. We talked about that for sure at the beginning. I'm gonna try without the blobs first. But yeah, if anybody wants to make some blobs and try to fit their character into the blobs, go for it. And if you're not sure what I mean by that, give me 1 second and I'll show you. Or you can look up Art Blob Challenge on any social media and you should be able to find a few. This is ideally going to be able to stretch everybody's, yeah, not just your shape language ability, but also just like your character design in general. So that's more what this is geared toward today, is for people who are wanting to do character design, or wanting to get better at character design like myself. I'm not a character designer. I'm trying to think of like the most simplified way I can draw this little character to make sure it's easy to work for me. Alright. Most simplified shapes possible. Sometimes I just miss them. I'm a little bit better at responding in Discord itself. I don't really like chat in DMs, if that's what you're asking. I mostly use them just to like, I just need to contact one person for something really quick. Okay, simple shapes. Simple shapes. Alright, so this is the character I'm going to be warping. I'm going to color her really fast. And then I'm going to, yeah, try and make her drawn wrong. Yeah, you could maybe see evil Casey Stribby for sure. Yeah, that's a possibility today. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to color all of them. I think I'm just going to color this first one. And then mostly do sketches probably with the others, but we'll see what I end up doing. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes, really. Because I will be back on later today, and I don't want to spend too much time. I need to really do better about keeping my morning streams to like an hour and a half. Because I just, sometimes, like today, I have something I have to do after stream, and so I won't have time in the evening to catch up like I normally do. So, just gotta go fast today. Let's give her different color pants. I feel like sometimes her pants are hard. Let's do like a khaki. Don't like that color either. Alright, we're just gonna do gray. Doesn't matter. I'm getting too nitpicky. Just need a simple shape that I can warp. That's all I need. But like I said, guys, if you're not sure what character to draw, I would recommend just picking a simple, well-known character, something like Pikachu, or maybe Mario, or like something that's not too complex, probably, because you're going to be redrawing it a whole bunch. Or you could just like simplify a well-known character like Spider-Man or Batman or something. But yeah, just if you're wanting to draw along with this, kind of pick a character, draw it one time, just kind of like as a kind of a reference point of like what the character is, and then go to town, basically. Remember, these are the inspirational references up here. Thanks again to Dali. Dali, I don't know if you're still in here, but I'm gonna give you a shout out because you have been streaming lately, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you so much for letting me impromptu use your art. If you guys want to go follow Dali, Dali is the one who did this lovely cat one, and this very adorable self-portrait one. These are both great examples of this this kind of character breakdown. So I feel like this is a common like character exercise among character designers. I'm just not a character designer, so I've never done it before. I definitely remember this being a trend like a while ago, way back in the day online. And for a long time I was seeing people take. Did my stream drop again? Dang it. No. Alright, that time it was an actual OBS drop, so I think that time was for sure my computer. Yeah, and that was like not even 20 minutes after. I'm gonna have to let them know. I want to say this is probably my internet, guys. I'm so sorry. Like I said, they just switched internet providers. I don't know if there's something I can do better on my end. I already lowered the FPS. I've lowered the bitrate. Like it doesn't seem to be that. It seems to be an actual connection droppage. I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know what to do. You may have to refresh. I apologize. It's just mostly frustrating for me because it means that people who like to lurk on my streams won't get to see stuff. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It was pretty bad on Friday too, honestly. It kept happening. Low quality, high cost. See, actually this is a higher quality and a lower cost. but it's probably just maybe not that good. They just switched to it, so again, it might be the new internet provider that we have. The old one that I had was a slower upload speed, but this one has like 90 upload. My other one was like 16 to 20 on a good day upload speed, so it should be a lot better for this. The problem is really more probably my connection setup. So I'm not actually hardwired into the internet. They've been bouncing a signal to me out here in the studio. And for years it's been fine. Because my internet at home never has this issue. So I think it's mostly the fact that it's a bounced wireless signal, frankly. It's probably the way we've set it up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm hardwired into my router. The router is catching the Wi-Fi signal, and it's always been steady and strong. I've never really had issues until the last 2 streams. Like, never had this before, so. Yeah, just something to figure out, probably. And he said that we could always leave it on the old line just for me. So, like, if they wanted to keep my internet, the old service, like if this new one's not working, that was an option. I just feel like I might have to start paying for that then, which would increase my studio costs. Right now I'm just using the same internet everybody else is using, so I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. I'm just wondering why it's worked fine for years to do it this way. I've never not had it set up this way, and all my other streams up until recently have never had this problem. So that's part of why I'm like, what's so different about this internet provider that makes it to where this system doesn't work anymore? Because it's actually like it's like a fiber optics cable now, so it should be in theory a whole lot better. But I don't know, guys. I'm so sorry. But do let me know if it drops like that. So like I'm like keeping tabs of how often it does it. So if you guys notice something, sometimes I don't notice. Because if I look at OBS, it'll say 0% drop frames, and I can't tell that there's been a signal drop. So just let me know. I'm so sorry, folks. Hey, Isel, how's it going? We're doing a draw it wrong design challenge today. So taking a character and just kind of changing the silhouette, changing the shape, and seeing what we can come up with. So I'm about to start the hard part. I've done the easy part. So I'm calling it the draw it wrong challenge. There probably is already a challenge out there somewhere, and I just don't know about it, but that's what I'm calling it. Boink. So this is the drawing it correct side, right? And this is going to be these ones will all be the drawing it wrong. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till the end to put like a check or something. I just think it would be funny. All right, drawing it wrong. Let's go. You can run a piece of software on the side that essentially pokes some server on the internet over and over to see if it reports connection break. Yeah, I kind of was doing that on accident on Friday, Pioneer, because I had Drawpile up. And I was connected to a Drawpile server, and so every time, like sometimes when it would drop on Twitch, it would not drop on Drawpile. So that was confusing. So maybe those were Twitch. But then sometimes it would drop on both at the same time, which makes me think it's an internet issue. So yeah, I don't know. If anyone has suggestions of something I could do for that. I mean, I keep doing like speed tests and stuff, and it seems fine. So, I don't know. I don't know. How was my stream? It was good. Thank you so much for stopping by. We got really close to the actual total goal here for the printer, which is exciting. Let's see. There we go. I mostly just, I feel like it's not totally dropping though, because I'm not having multiple stream pings, which is good. Like people aren't getting repeatedly pinged every time I drop, which is like, I really don't want that to happen because I don't want to annoy people. So like that's good. So the whole stream itself isn't dropping. They're just little hiccups, it seems like. Just enough to like drop the signal and sometimes make people refresh, which is particularly unfortunate. For Twitch, because it just means that I lose a lot of lurkers every time that happens, which is, you know, as you all know, those of you lurking, hats off to you. You are making Twitch run, and I'm so sorry that my stream keeps abandoning you. Gotta figure out why it's doing that. You had a mini preview show for your family and friends who can't make it on November. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. That's really cool. some bits out there to see like where in the chain it's going kaput. Yeah, if you have ideas on, yeah, if you know of a software that's especially like a free one, that's good. Let me know. Okay. Hey, Dandy Fiasco, how are ya? Thanks for popping in. You only cried twice. Oh gosh, Easel. All right, we're gonna try to do some drawing it wrong stuff here. Maybe I'll use like a thinner. I don't know. See, this is tough because what it's basically doing is forcing you to break your own schema, right? So like I have like a way of drawing this character that's just like habitual, and it's like forcing me to think about drawing her differently, which is tough. I've been drawing her this way for a long time. So maybe I should just start with like weird shapes and try to squeeze her in there, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Let's try a few. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, Easel. And, yeah, thanks for making time to stop by. That's a busy day for you. You really didn't have to, but I appreciate it. And, I'm glad it went well. I'm glad your friends and family got to see it, and I hope your show's gonna be great, I'm sure. Tell everybody what day it is. That way if anybody's in the area, they can go check it out. So I'm thinking like big head, tiny squat body right now for this one, so that's, I don't know. Seems to be a way to go. But I'm very unpracticed at this type of drawing, so please just be patient with me, folks. Like I always say, I am not a pro. I'm just here to learn, just like everybody else. This is why I'm always hesitant to say like this is like an art, like I'm not like an art, I don't feel like I'm an art teacher really. I'm just here to learn, and I need accountability to practice, and that's really what the art gym is. But I mean, obviously if people learn stuff while they're here, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how much I'm doing, but I appreciate all of you guys hanging out anyway. Talking art with me. Rhinelander at the Art Start Gallery. Awesome! Yeah, it's November 7th. Oh, you guys, if anyone is in that area, go check out Beauty's show. It's opening November 7th. Oh, wait, no. Reception's at 4, yes, and it runs through January 11th. Oh, you got lots of time. That's awesome. Very awesome. Well, I hope it goes really, really well. So, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things you can apply with like where you place the eyes, where you place the mouth, right? Like a lot of different shapes and things you can show here. But yeah, I don't know. I want you to know that I listen to your streams at work. Oh, thanks, Pioneer. Can't drop it. These are the best advice. Aw, well, that's really kind. I don't know if I can live up to that praise, but I appreciate it. I'm glad that you like them. I'm just trying to share what I've learned, and I've got a long way to go. I try to be really transparent about that. I don't want anybody to come here thinking that I'm spouting off. I'm honestly kind of mortified, like if an actual pro were to come in here and like hear me say something just totally wrong. So like I really don't want this to be like Casey knows what she's talking about. I'm just sharing my experience, you know? Like this has been my experience, but that doesn't mean it's the best way to interpret something or the best way to do it. It just means this is where I'm at. But if anyone gets anything out of it, then I'm honored. Like right now I have no idea what I'm doing. So I feel very out of my element right now. I do like I don't know. Just drawing it wrong, guys. Just drawing it wrong. It's tough. It's tough. I think these first few drawings are going to be really, really rough. Not gonna lie. How's it going, Nasborg? How are you doing? Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is a cover by Shiny Toy Guns of Major Tom, which I think is a gosh, what's the dang guy's name? You know, that one guy that everybody likes. He was in Labyrinth. David Bowie. I'm really bad at celebrities. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I could be wrong. I could always be wrong, guys. I'm perpetually wanting to make it very clear that I could be wrong. Like nothing I'm saying here is researched or thought out. It's all off the cuff. But I'm pretty sure it's a David Bowie song. At least that's the first person I heard sing it. Oop, we have an ad coming up, folks. Just so you know, in about 5 minutes there will be an ad. If anyone sticks it out through the ads, I appreciate it, but no pressure if you cannot. Oh, well thank you, Pioneer. That's really flattering. I'm glad that you feel that way. I'm glad. Thank you for sharing that. That makes me feel good about it. I'm glad if anybody can use anything I'm saying here. Let's see, how else can I mess this up? Try to do a really square one, maybe? Oh man, what are we doing in here? I'm doing this thing I'm deciding to call Draw It Wrong. The Draw It Wrong character challenge. I've seen a few artists do this. Actually, Dally, who was in chat earlier, did a couple of these that made me think of it too. I've seen over the years a lot of artists do this. They take a character and you just kind of change the silhouette. You know, you kind of draw it in different styles or like different shapes. It's kind of a shape language challenge as well as a character design challenge. This one right here is by Nicholas Cole. He did recently of Sonic, but like ugly Sonic, which I thought was really funny and I really like. So yeah, it just seems like a good way to practice like stretching and changing the silhouette of a character and trying to still make it recognizable as that same character. So it's kind of a toughie, honestly, for me. As somebody who's not a big character designer, it's really outside of my comfort zone and my wheelhouse, but I do want to get better at character design, so, you know, I'm just playing. Like, none of these are going to be good. Like, I don't want anybody... Just remember, today we are getting the bad drawings are coming out today, folks. So that's what we're up to. But anyway, yeah, if anybody wants to practice along with me, and, you know, make me feel like I'm not the only one making a bad drawing today, go for it. But, you know, if people would rather just watch, or if you want to do something else, people are always welcome to, you know, pick a different challenge if this doesn't suit your fancy. Or just do a study, like a normal study, totally fine also. This is what I am doing today, so. There we go. That cat, though. Cat's like, hey, come get the bad drawing. We're just here doing, you know, some accountability art practice stuff. If anybody has a tutorial they want to do, or it's something they've been sitting on that they wanted to try, this is your accountability moment. How you doing, Rue? It's good to see you. Thanks for popping by. I guess I could post these examples up in the stream event section. I'll just do these two. Easier to get a screenshot of. Oh, whoa, whoa, what is going on with you today? That's not what I said to do. Yeah, I don't know. Mine are gonna be rough, guys. Like I said, not a pro. Alright. Yeah. I'm just kind of trying to put it out there that these are not gonna be good. And you can think of it as doing it like different shapes or different styles. I'm kind of leaning more into probably different styles. I should do more shapey things, but... It does get you thinking about like what shape and line can imply about a character too. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to keep the same general things true. So like when I look at my character, I'm like, there's certain things that make it look like this character. So like the hoodie always stopping right at the pant line. That's like the legs just seem to come out of the hoodie. Like that's something that I've always done with this character. The kind of like basic eye and mouth and face stuff. But like of course the little like thing of hair that I forgot to put here. So I don't know how I'll do it in this style, but there we go. We'll just do like a curly one maybe. Yeah, just like tries to break down like what makes a character look like a character and how far can you warp it before it no longer looks like that character, I guess. So, oh, and we're in an ad break. So sorry for anybody who was trying to listen to me and I just kind of got broken off. Mute the tab in your browser instead of the Twitch player. Yeah, you can totally do that. I do try to tell people that normally. I used to have an ad thing that said it. Maybe it's this one? Nope. Yeah, I think I took it out. Yeah, I usually talk about that. But yeah, thank you for reminding people, Pioneer. If you want the ad to count, just mute the tab. Don't mute the actual video. But you can lower the volume to like 1%, I think. Or 1 or 2% if you need to, and it'll still count. You were told 1% still messes with it? Oh, really? See, I don't know how to verify any of that. I've heard 1 and 2% is fine. Somebody once told me 2%, and then some other person was like, no, that's wrong. You can lower it as long as you don't mute it. So I have no idea. Who knows? How would you even verify that? It feels like it's just word of mouth, you know? Like, I don't really know how to verify any of that stuff. If anybody knows how to verify, please let me know. Let's do like a really round one. Wink. No, I don't like that. Drawing a mutual. Nice. Hope it's going well. I'm just trying to make it fit now. This is very silly. Oh yeah, I am hunching a bit. Thank you, Asborg. Protecting my spine. Ugh. Okay. Let me see if I can like scoot this closer to me somehow. So I don't hunch as much. There we go. Maybe that'll be better. This is extremely silly, folks. Oh my goodness, these are so silly. Maybe this is actually, so this is interesting. So trying to fit this character around what I had already made sort of forced me to make some shapes I wouldn't normally choose. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just draw like a few big ones and then try to like squeeze stuff in. I wonder if that's what happened here. It might have been. So yeah, I could like try to fit one here or something, you know? Let's try that. I don't know why I gave her shoes. She never wears shoes. Shoes are dumb. Yeah, for sure. Losing sleep. Thought it was funny, but now I got money on a monkey fight. They'll make me lose my mind. Save. Don't forget to save, everybody. Save all the time. Don't be like me. We forget to save. Okay, how can we... Hey, Pirate Kitty! Oh, you're not late at all. You're fine. We are just having a silly time today. We are doing the Draw It Wrong challenge. So if you're somebody who's new to drawing, this is potentially your time to feel really good, because nobody's gonna feel like they know what they're doing, except for the character artists in the chat. So maybe when I say nobody, I just mean me, because I know we do have some character designers here. But you know, just drawing stuff, trying to do this challenge to make this character still recognizable, even if I change the silhouette or even the style. Yeah, so it's like it helps you kind of think about like what makes the character that character and how to warp it. Like these are some good examples up here of what I'm talking about. You take the same basic character but you change it and draw it differently and draw it wrong, quote unquote. So yeah. The one good thing about traditional art, you don't need to save. It's true. Yeah, if you can totally, I don't want to ever make the I guess give the impression that you have to be drawing digitally in order to participate. I happen to be drawing digitally, but that's not the only way to draw, obviously. You have a pencil and a piece of paper, you can do these things, you know? Ooh, am I already shrimping that bad? I thought I fixed it. Okay, let's do a posture stretch. But I hope you're doing well, Pyro Kitty. Oh, you're still in Colorado, Rue. That's right. How are you enjoying Colorado? Hope it's going well. Did anybody see the comet last night? I found out about it late and did not see it. I feel like maybe the best time to look for it is like right after the sun sets, perhaps? I'm not sure. But I went and looked out for it last night at like 10 p.m. and did not see it. But I also have really bad vision, so that could be why. It's been a busy week, but very good. Good, I'm glad to hear it. About 15 minutes after the sun is below the horizon. Cool. I'll be looking out for that tonight. I'll see if I'll be doing some stuff after my stream today. So I'm not sure if the folks I'll be hanging out with will be interested, but I might see if they want to go look at it. See if we can anyway. Okay. One of the wonders of... Almost due west, yeah. I think I'll actually have an easier time seeing it where I'll be tonight, as long as there's no clouds, just because due west for me is like there's a bunch of mountains right there. So I'm not even sure if I'd be able to see it over the mountains. I'd have to like drive up them, which I could do, I suppose. So is the reason you can't see it at night because it's not catching light from the sun? Is that why? It's like too close, is it like in the shadow or something? I'm gonna do like super anime, Casey. Chibi. But also get dimmer. Yeah, that's what I heard. So I wanted to try and see it, you know, as brightly as possible. So hopefully tonight. Had a rough stream last night. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it is hard when you're first getting started, Pyro. Yeah, those void stream nights are rough. But, you know, as long as you had fun. Were you playing a game? Or, like, hopefully the game was still fun enough that you still enjoyed it. Oh, you're frustrated. Okay, so even the game was giving you a hard time. Yeah, that is rough. That is rough, Pyro. Yeah, that happens. I'm so sorry, but yeah, always feel free to post and let people know. That really is the way to do it. Hey, Ray of Sun, how you doing? Yeah, you know, you just got to do your Void streaming countdown. I certainly remember plenty of Void streaming when I was first starting out, so just one of those things. How you doing, Ray? Doing a tough challenge for me today. People are also getting back, yeah, for sure. Right. That's just like a little bit of salt in the wound. Yeah. Yeah, I was busy too. I didn't get on Twitch until much later. I think I may have seen you when I popped on to Nerduino's stream, potentially. But yeah, my whole day yesterday was like making calls. I didn't have time for anything else. I literally was on the phone, I think, from like more or less like 9 a.m. until about 8. Like, it was a lot, so. That's alright, Pyro. You'll rebound. Today's a new day. Doing homework with younger sister. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Ray of Sun. That does not sound fun. Yeah, I popped in there when somebody had told me about the comet, and I was like, oh, I wonder if Nerduino is doing anything. So I popped in really quick to see what was up. And then I ran outside to try and take a picture, didn't see anything, and then I went to bed. That was my evening. That was my whole day yesterday. Phone calls, try to see a comet, fail, go to sleep. That was it. What other shapes? I need more like triangles. I haven't tried a triangle yet. Let's do like a triangular shape. I guess that's kind of triangular, but it's still very round. I need to do more like straight lines and angles. That's probably something I should challenge myself with in this. Ooh, this is rough, guys. This is rough. I'm struggling. I'm struggling hardcore. The temptation to just do something else is very strong. So thank you for the accountability, guys. Can guarantee you I would not be doing this without somebody looking over my shoulder. Let's see, how can I do straight lines with this? Yeah. I need Chris to give me tips on straight lines. How do you do them? Why are they fun? I don't understand. Why do people like straight lines? I feel extremely confined. I do not enjoy. My chair is squeaky and it's annoying me. I'm getting pouty. Ah, everything's hard. My chair is squeaky. Oh boy, sorry guys. This feels very like what was the name of those the people in Wreck-It Ralph who were all like square and boxy and like pixelated? I feel like I'm trying to make my character one of those. Ay ay ay. You love those? Yeah, what are they called? They have a name. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. I do not like straight lines, guys. It's such a problem. I really need to figure out how... Oh, you meant the drawings. Oh, thank you. Nice landers. Yeah, Nasborg. That's what they were. They were the nice landers. And they were not very nice. Embrace the straight lines. I can't can't. I should probably make myself use a straight line tool for this. Come here. Hate it. Oh, I hate this. It's awful. Blah. Why is there like no middle line? There we go. See, and it's doing the thing where if I go, it's doing that thing that like clicks. What did you say it was doing? See, it doesn't say snap to guidelines or snap to anything, but it's still snapping. This is a frustration for me. It's not my fault. It's doing weird things and I can't make it stop. See, it's doing that. It's doing like a weird bouncy, bendy, liney thingy. But I don't have any of that on. So why is it doing that? Critta Master Amaze, please tell me. Why is it doing this? This is why I can't use straight lines in Critta. It's not doing the thing it's supposed to do. It's making my life harder, not easier. Hey Frozen Yak! Am I still stressing about Stream Inc? I do need to get Stream Inc done. That's probably what I'll be doing on stream this afternoon. Is catch up on Stream Inc. But no, right now I'm stressing about straight lines. And why they don't like me. And why is the only one who can tell me. Do I want to actually know? No, listen, look, do you see this? Why is it doing that? But do you see right here? I don't have the snap thing on. So yes, I do actually want to know. If you know why it's doing that, I would love to know why, because it's very annoying. And I want it to go away. Like it's making me not want to use straight lines. Did it again! Did it again! That's not a straight line, Critta. But Frozen Yak, how are you? You've come in on a Casey is trying to do things that are difficult stream. I don't like the straight line tool. I'm just gonna draw them. I could save so much more time just drawing them. I'm just gonna do that. This is me, how I feel about straight lines. I hate it. This is the worst one. Hey Marine Bio, how are ya? Good to see you. What's going on? I was lurking on your stream the other day. Hope you've been doing well. Good to see you still streaming. Oh, this is rough, guys. It's rough. Hate it. Yeah, see, I don't have Snap to Assistance on, so that's the only thing I know to do to fix that. And since I don't have it on, I'm not sure why it's doing it. You're good? Okay. There's certain angles that the line tool tries to snap to if you draw a line close to it. Well, how do I make it stop? I understand that that's what it's doing. How do I tell it not to do that? Because I have snap turned off. See? I don't know if you can see that, but it's turned off. Snap to Assistance is off. The only thing I have on is show preview and show guideline. I don't even know what that means. Is there like a tool it's setting up here that I don't see? I don't know. Usually just zoom in a bit to get around it. So there's not a way to turn it off? See, to me that's just more of a hassle than it's worth. Because then I have to draw it like pixely. So now I'm at like 110. Oh, I'm at 200. This is 130. Not that you've found it present, huh? Alright, well let me know if you do. It's very frustrating. I don't like things that make my life harder. My life with straight lines is already a tenuous relationship at best. Let me just save all my straight line things for CSV. Or CSP has been like crashing my computer lately, or at least it seems to be on when the crash happens. So I'm not sure if it's CSP's fault or it's a processing thing, but I've been avoiding CSP as well, which is not good. Try checking the use senses. What is that? Use sensors box. Oh, try checking that? So it shouldn't do it? Is that what you're saying? Here, let's do it on this. Use the straight line for my angry eyes. Yeah, maybe that did it. I wonder why that. Why use? What does that mean? Use sensors. Wait, no. Now it's still doing it. It's like making it vanish. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's like not doing what I want still. Yeah, I can like see it doing it. It's not. Heck. Yeah, it's not. I don't know what is going on here, but I can't draw a line. I can't draw a line between all these other lines for some reason. That's so silly. Yeah, that might need to just be something they need to work on more. I sure do. Yep. It's because straight lines know. They sure know that I just don't enjoy them. I'm really good at breaking stuff. Really good at that. It's a skill. For sure. Alright, I'm done with that. I dislike that intensely. Very much dislike. Okay, let's move on. Okay. How can I warp this character? I wish I could find some more examples of this. Drawing it wrong, right? The drawing it wrong challenge or whatever. Let's see. So, let's see. We have draw it wrong and draw it right. Maybe I could make it like a meme format. I could do like a box that's like, draw the character correct, but drawing it right, drawing it wrong, or something, I don't know. Maybe that would be fun. Drawing it wrong. Boink, boink. Okay, that's what we're doing right now. Hey Spicy Jaw, how you doing? Good to see ya. Did I have a good weekend? I don't really have a weekend. I have a week. Well, I guess I have Sundays. So I get Sundays off. But my Sunday was pretty busy, actually. So I don't really feel like I didn't, like, rest as much. I mean, I guess I did rest a little, and I did get a pretty good night's sleep last night, so that's good. But no, I worked on Saturday, so I went to my shift, talked all day to people. Speaking of, I'm still trying to drink lots of hot liquids so my throat can repair itself. And then I went to a birthday party after. I didn't stay the whole time. I left at like 8:30. And then I went home and slept. And then I was on the phone all day yesterday, and now I'm here. That was my weekend. Hey, Blixtwix, yeah. Yeah, we're doing weird stuff today. How are you doing, Blixtwix? You were looking at Amazing Span. Nice, nice. Yes, lurk on each other, folks. Love it. Yeah, everybody go follow me. He also streams on Twitch. Okay. I don't know why. I'm struggling, guys. I need to focus. Okay. Let's see. What else can I do? We are doing the draw it wrong character design challenge. Here's a couple of examples from some character artists. Here's another one here from Dolly. Basically, you just take the same character and you draw it multiple different ways. You know, think about like different eyes, like styles of eye, or styles of hand, or styles of mouth, or like different shapes. Kind of think back to our blob challenge that we did. For anybody who missed the blob challenge, this would also be a good thing to do with a blob challenge if you wanted to try. Let me see if I can find it really fast. I might do a blob, honestly. Oh no. Oh, here, I was gonna say. So like here's an example of blobs. Here's some blobs. And here's some characters like drawn into the blobs. So you could do the blob challenge if that seems more doable than coming up with your own shapes. Or you could try and take the blobs and fit the character into these blobs. Totally your call. There's all different kinds of blobs. We had some, I think Ray of Sun made some blobs actually on the Discord. And we do have a Discord if anybody wants to join it. If you go to the warm-ups, or sorry, not the warm-up section, the stream event section, you'll be able to find some of the templates for the blobs if you scroll up a little bit, or just like some examples of what we're doing today. Make your own blobs. Share your blobs. Maybe somebody else will want to draw the blobs that you draw. It's a weird sentence, but in fact, I may do that. We'll see. Wait, why isn't it? This is weird. It should be switching. There we go. Save, just in case. Everybody save. Or if you're just drawing on paper, don't save. Just, you know, keep drawing. Alright, I'm gonna keep doing these for about 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna stop and look at what you guys have done. So also, if you want to be a part of the show and tell portion of this, feel free to drop your, whatever you did today, whether it was a study, or a shape design challenge, or something else. Feel free to drop it in the warm-up studies section. Just please make sure it is a study. Remember, the purpose of a study is to learn. So if your drawing is like a finished drawing, that wouldn't count as a study, even if you used reference to make it. So just try to keep that in mind. But yeah, go ahead and drop any studies you've done in there, and we'll show it here in just a sec. Let's see, how can I'm gonna try and fit a character in here. You're not allowed to save your paper? I mean, you can. You can. But part of why this is, I think, sometimes helpful is it can also help you develop style. I think, like, you might accidentally land on something that you really enjoy, and it could turn into like a new element in some of your work. So I think that's another benefit of this. It's not just to do character exploration, although I think it is good for that, for sure. I do think it's like sometimes you'll like, this happened to me one time when I was doing something similar to this, not nearly as like specific, I guess, but like one time I accidentally made a mark that I really liked, and I was like, oh man, I actually really like the way that that looks in that space on these characters, and it became like a thing that I did. So you never know. You know, like it's good to change it up, break down your schema, maybe try and come up with something different, and see what you like, see what you don't like. I'm trying to use these examples as like inspiration reference points of like how I can stretch a character too. Like there's so many different ways. Like look at all the different ways he did the teeth. Look at all the different ways he did the eyes. Look at all the different like shapes and silhouettes and like things that got changed and stretched, you know, over here with Dali's. There's tons of examples of stuff like this out there on the internet. I didn't have time to like fish around for too many, but definitely yeah, definitely a good challenge. Interesting. They used to be trendy on DeviantArt. Exactly, Blix Twix. Yeah, I feel like I used to see them all the time in like art circles. You'd see like take this character and warp it. I just don't remember what that used to be called. If it had like a trend name that I could look up easily. I was trying to look up references this morning and just couldn't find very many. So, but you know, I think it is actually a good exercise. So that's why we're doing it. I've never done it before. I'm trying to get better at character design, and just more comfortable with characters. So I figured it was a good exercise for me, and figured if anybody else wanted to do it, they could do it too with me. It's definitely not the kind of thing I would do unless I was doing it for something like Art Gym, so it's a good excuse. I don't know what to do with the face, though. I'm trying to make it to where the face is looking up, but I don't think I can do it convincingly anyway. I don't know, guys. Just a big head right there somehow. I don't know. Can I even do a handstand? No. No, not unless I'm like against a wall. Definitely not. Definitely not. Not even when I was a kid. I don't have the coordination for that. Or the upper body strength, probably. But a spotted skunk can do one. There you go. Maybe I'll just draw me as a skunk. There we go. That's how it's gonna be. Oh yeah, no, but you say you're out of practice, implying that you used to be able to do one. I have never been able to do one. Never, ever, ever. And I neither have the upper body strength, the lightweight frame required, or the coordination. I have none of the things that you would need to be able to do a handstand. Alright. There we go. I don't know. We come full circle, yep, we sure do. Let's see. We'll do like a very tired Casey. Hiccup. Sorry. You haven't done one in years, but you have been able to. That's the key takeaway here. I could do a cartwheel when I was a kid. That's the closest I ever came to a handstand. But stopping that cartwheel in order to just do a handstand, I don't think I could ever have done. I don't have any of the required, I've never had any of the required attributes to do that. But so I try a little Freddy. Gonna dance tonight. Oh my gosh, this creaky chair, you guys. Driving me crazy. Ah! I have some WD-40 behind me that I did bring. I just haven't had time to apply it yet. Hopefully it will not be creaky. But yeah, if anybody wants to share anything they've got going on, we're going to be doing that in just a few minutes. So if you have anything you want to drop in the Discord, go ahead and do that soonish. We'll be looking at what you guys did. Whether it was a character design challenge or a study or anything that you were doing to learn today. It could be a tutorial if you were practicing along with something. Feel free to share it. This is the whole point of the art gym, is to encourage each one of us to actually do the things that we always say we're going to make time to do and we know we need to do, but we just don't do. So. This is tired, Casey. This was me. This was me last week, guys. Oh my gosh. Do a little tired curl. Curl can't even be up. Curl is sad and tired and sleepy. This looks so weird. Ay, ay, ay. Nerdowino, how you doing? Welcome to my very bizarre drawing it wrong challenge day. How are you? How is the space? It's just how I'm gonna greet you from now on. You guys, I was just talking about Nerdowino actually. This is the streamer I was mentioning that I was trying to figure out how to get a good sighting of the comet last night. So I just heard about it. So of course I ran over to Nerdowino's channel because he's always doing space science here on Twitch. And he lets me bother him with questions. So if you like bothering streamers who know what they're talking about science, and you like bothering them with questions, go give Nerdowino a follow. Did you watch the launch? I think the launch happened while when I started streaming today, so unfortunately I wasn't able to watch the launch, but I hope it went well. The, what was it? The Europa Clipper, right? That was happening. The space is good. Still in no shortage. Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad you're keeping tabs on it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. How did the launch go? You watched on TV and also on Astro Canuck stream. Nice. I'll have to go watch the VOD. That sounds like such a cool thing. I hope that they learn a lot. I hope everything goes well. I'm gonna do one more right here, just a little goofy one. Maybe not. I feel like I'm not doing a great job of changing up the style very much, to be honest. I wish I could be pro like this and really change it, but I just am not that good yet. One day. I just don't know enough about shape language to be able to be very good at this yet. Hopefully soon. You put it into perspective this morning when you told Mini Nerd it would get there in 2030. And she looked at me and you said, yes, you'll be a graduate in high school. Yeah, 2030, wow. So we have some time to wait. But that is really exciting. Hopefully they send out a bunch more like that so we can just kind of, over the next decade or so, just get a whole bunch of good information. You know, that's really cool. Still really cool. Oh my gosh, Zebas, thank you so much for that follow. I am shocked that anything happening right now on screen would make you want to follow me. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is a super cool mission. Yeah, the website for it's really good. Oh, I'll have to go check it out. I haven't even been to the NASA website yet for it. That makes a lot of sense. That's cool. Well, thank you so much for all that you do to spread science around here on Twitch. It's super cool. I think it's an awesome effort. You have my full support. I hope people learn lots and get excited about science because of you streaming, which I'm sure they have because I know I have. So there you go. It's at least helped one person. Saw it on Moohoodles. Nice. Missed out most of it. Ongoing. Yeah. You're a super spreader. Yeah, you're a super spreader of science for sure. I can reach out to him myself, but thank you, Paleontologist VA. I don't know, I'm sure if he wants to talk, if he wants to, he can email me directly. Having a person have a go-between like that kind of makes things more confusing, so I'd rather hear it from him. But I also don't know that I'm ready to do a collab or anything, so thank you, but I will reach out at the time that I am ready. Or he can reach out to me. But I don't really need you to do it for me. But thank you. I appreciate that you're trying to help. But yeah, I feel like there's worse things to be than a super spreader of science, right? Boy, I went down some weird rabbit holes yesterday. I'm not gonna talk about it here on stream because I don't want to start any kind of chaos, but some weird stuff happened with my roommates. My roommate has a coworker that got a weird letter in the mail from a group of people who have strange ideas. And then they had the FBI call them. They were like, hey, we know that this group is trying to contact you. Just don't respond. And so I went down this weird conspiracy theory rabbit hole yesterday. It was a time. So, you could be a super spreader of other things. And so at least you're not that. Rabbit hole. Oh my gosh, Pyro. It was wild. It's like peeking into the mind of a madman, really. Wow, yeah. I have no words. I have no words. I have no words. Let her rip. Thanks, Paleontologist VA. I appreciate that. One of your big goals is to not need the FBI. You know, Nerduino, I think that's a really good life goal, to just not need the FBI to look over your shoulder. It's probably a good way to go. Seems like a solid life plan. Hey, Genie Problem, how you doing? Your sister is big into conspiracy. Yeah, I mean, I get that they can be fun, but I feel like there's like a threshold that you cross at some point if you spend too long looking them up, where you like subtly start to believe them, and then you fall down this really slippery slope of white chaos. And it's just not a good place on the internet for the most part. I feel like very little good has been done, I would say, at least that I have seen. But I don't want to start a controversial topic or anything. There may be somebody watching who feels very strongly, and I don't really want to encourage that conversation, so we can just move on. I like to keep it chill around here. I just thought it was really interesting, and your comment about being a super spreader made me think of it. It's like, well, there's all kinds of information you could be spreading, so I'm glad that it's factual. Yeah. You find it humorous that the Gene popped in during... Oh, that's true! I didn't even notice that, Jeannie. We had your song playing. That's a good call right there. No, not at my roommate. My roommate's coworker. Paleontologist VA. My roommate did not get a letter. Left the threshold in the rearview mirror. I have friends and family members who have possibly also done that, yeah. I don't know. You know, I still love them. That's not gonna change. I just hope they're safe. That's all. Ay. The internet's a crazy place, and anybody can put their idea out there and convince people about it, you know? That's okay. That's okay. I hate this, guys. I need to practice this again. Maybe not on stream. I might have to practice this off stream. I just don't feel proficient enough at shape language to maybe... This may have been biting off more than I can chew today, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't feel like I have the proficiency for this. But that's okay, you know? I tried, I came, I saw, I attempted, and, you know, I stumbled, and it's fine. At least I am a little bit better stumbling on... I'm trying to do, like, a weird cheek shape, and it's just not working. Like, I don't want it to be, like... I feel like I always have this default, like, when I'm drawing a chibi, it's just, like, always that basic anime jawline, and I'm trying to break that, but I just don't, I don't know. I'm trying to break that and still make it angular. It's not really working. I could just do, like... like, cleft chin, Casey. There we go. Oh, jeez. It's so bad. Oh, well. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. We're just gonna do this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. It's fine, everybody. I'm not stressed about it at all. Could you just scooch back right over? Oh, wait. Oh, my default one? This one? Oh, wait, no. Hold, that's a skunk. This? Is that what you're asking? Or do you need me to... Wait, what's happening? Hardly anyone put sharp angles on characters. You kind of miss it. Yeah. I mean, it's tough. It's tough, honestly. Yeah. So this is I'm just calling it the Draw It Wrong challenge. I'm sure there's another name. I've seen this, like, over the years. A lot of artists, especially people who are into character design, do this kind of an exercise where you take a character and you just kind of warp it a whole bunch of different ways and try to still make it recognizable, but draw it very differently than the actual design. Some really good examples, not the skunk, some really good examples up here. One of these is from Chatter, actually. This is from Dali. Dali did a great job. And then this is from a really pretty famous character artist named Nicholas Cole. He streams on Twitch sometimes, actually, but very rarely these days. I think he's pretty busy with projects. But I just really like the idea of practicing what we call shape language and practicing character design like this. I'm not good at it, and I'd like to get better, so that's kind of what we're up to today. Maybe I'll make a little grid that's like, if anybody wants to do this later, I could make a little box where it says draw it right, and then like a bigger box that says draw it wrong, and just use it. I don't know, see if people want to do it or something. Maybe post it online, see if people want to play along. I don't know. We'll see. I've never tried to start like a art meme. Maybe we'll do that. But for now, I am going to go ahead and look in the Discord for any warm-ups or studies or tutorials or shape challenges or anything that anybody did since the last stream. So if anybody wants to participate in showing that stuff off, please put it in the warm-up studies section of the Discord. Gosh, I really hate this one. I feel like I could have done a lot better on that. But yeah, feel free to drop it in there, guys, and I'm going to show it here on stream. Just do make sure that it is a like a study of some kind. It doesn't have to be the same kind of study that I did. Just make sure that it is in fact a study and not like a finished drawing. If you want to share finished work, you can put it in ArtShare or even in the monthly showcase. Yeah, we do have ads coming in 4 minutes. Yep. I don't think we've had any more drops though, right? In the internet since watch. Now we're gonna have one because I said something. My last note was at 10:46 and it's now almost noon. So maybe that was just a morning blip? I don't know. I need to figure this internet thing out. What if I am finished? Can I still post in the studies? Yes. Yes, you may. What? When you got tips on Ko-fi, did you have any fees like from PayPal or any intermediaries? I think there was like a very small fee, like a processing fee, but it was like a penny or something from. It wasn't much. I don't think it wasn't much. From Ko-fi. I think they take more of a cut if you tip through Streamlabs, and I think they take more of a cut if you tip through Twitch. So the cheapest way to tip, I guess the 2 ways to tip that are gonna make me get the most from it is either Ko-fi or Patreon, typically. I kind of use Patreon as a tip jar as well, although there are some rewards on Patreon too. And it was like if you're at the $10 tier, you get like a monthly art in the mail thing from me, which is fun. So I'm actually working on those after stream. But yeah, Patreon barely takes anything and Ko-fi barely takes anything. So I don't think there's a way to get around the processing fee, other than like wiring money or like using Zelle, which I'm not about to put that out there on the internet. So yeah, unless somebody knows a better way. But I'm pretty sure. Bits, I think, actually. I mean, bits cost you guys more, but I get all of the bits from Twitch. So, like, if you give me 100 bits, I get $1. There's no processing fee, but they take it out of your pocket, basically, instead of mine with bits. So that's the trade-off there, I guess. Okay, let's go to the Discord and see what you guys got up to. I'm gonna, when the ad break comes a little closer, I'm gonna snooze it, I think, just so we can get through some of the studies. Let's see what folks have made. I'm gonna do a quick scroll through to make sure nobody did anything not work safe. Perfect, okay. Let's check out, where did we end? Here we go. Okay, so, yeah, perfect. We'll snooze it around 1, yeah. But anywhere between 1 and 10 seconds, I think is fine, if you can time it there. Okay, so the way that this works when we do the show and tell part of the warm-up studies is I will go to the last thing that I posted, which was the ugly animals, quote, ugly animals study from last week. And then anything posted below that is a new study that has been done since then, and I will share it here with you. And if you stream, feel free to speak up in chat and say hey, or if I know that you stream, I'll shout you out. It's kind of how it works. So yeah, thanks for drawing along with me and for encouraging me today. And if you did draw today and you just don't like what you drew, don't feel like you have to share it. It's only if you want to. It's a way to kind of embrace, though, that we are all kind of here struggling together. So if you struggled and you want to share that struggle, go right ahead. This first one comes from Corvy. Corvy does stream here on Twitch, and we'll get her a shout out in just a second. Lovely study of a raven, I believe, or a crow. I think maybe it's a crow. I don't know. Thank you for snoozing the ads, guys. Beautiful study here from Corby. I'm not sure if you guys know how to spell Corby's name. Feel free to give her a shout out. But beautiful structure and the lines, great proportions, excellent study. It's always fun when we can see the reference, but don't feel like you have to show the reference either. If you would rather just, if it's easier for you to just take a picture of what you drew, totally fine. But remember, you can also, like, anything you're drawing from observation, like if you're looking at something around you, feel free to share that as well. And another one from Corby. Nice, nice. Beautiful little puff bird here. Little snowbird. Is this that Japanese, what's the name of this bird? We were talking about this bird the other day. It's like a snowbird, or it's like a, I forget what it's called. I want to say it's like that puffy, really cute puffy Japanese bird. Fairy tern, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, Vale. Hey, how you doing, by the way, Vale? And also Mary Berry, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Howdy, almost missed you there. I said no finished works, Paradox Moose. I see what you're doing. Moose. No finished artwork. If you are finished, that's fine. Trying to catch me there. Beautiful study. I love the like anytime you see like a nice charcoal looking line, like a nice shaded line, it's always really lovely. This looks like it was done in a sketchbook. Always love seeing sketchbook work too. I really need to draw more in my sketchbooks. One of these days I'll do a sketchbook warm-up stream where I'm not drawing digitally just because I need to use up my sketchbooks. Maybe I should just start doing that. Another one. 3 lovely one Corvid and then 3 bird studies from Corby. Really nice. Love the shape of a heron, honestly. They have such crazy, like, snake-like necks. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, thanks, Amaze, for getting that shout out. Guys, go follow Corvus Aurum. Corby, as she is often known. She does art and she does games, so if you are a game person, maybe go follow and check the games out. A lot of spooky games. I think a lot of, like, Dead by Daylight is what it says, yeah. But also some really lovely art. She's been working on, like, a PNG tuber and stuff, so really wonderful artist, great person. Go check her out, give her a follow. Nice chill stream. You'll have a good time. And obviously does great work. And then we have Amaze. Oh, coming in Amaze. Nice job, Amaze. These are great. Oh, I love it. How did you feel about this, Amaze? As somebody who does a lot of character art, did you find this really easy, like something you've done before, or was it kind of tough? I love the way that you did these. Yeah, these are so good. Let's see. Jerry the Jet Liz, for sure. You guys go give Amazing Fan 15 a follow. Great character artist here on Twitch, and also does animation and comic work while he's streaming. These are awesome, Amaze. It's actually really cool, I think, to see you work in like a different style. I'm just not used to seeing soft lines from you, to be honest. Very fun. I know, right? He's definitely living up to his name, Vale. This is really nice. And I feel like because you're so good at character art, I feel like it was probably easier for you than it was. Like, I really struggled. But this looks really solid. Really nice stretching and squashing and moving around of proportions. You got like chunkier ones and scrawny, slender ones. Really nice. So squish, yeah, exactly. You've actually done a challenge like this once before, really, Amaze. Wow, that surprises me. Well, you did great at it. I think it looks awesome. And I hope you had fun, and I hope you learned something. I don't know about you guys, I'm probably going to do another one at some point off stream just to like really play, like really not feel quite so... Because I still get embarrassed about like drawing things poorly on screen, so I think it would be helpful for me to just like not have an audience and do some real experimenting, you know? To where I don't have to worry about making a bad drawing in front of like 20 people. But yeah. I think it was fun, and I think I'll probably do it again, and I hope you had fun too. Oh my gosh, we got one here from Rue in a sketchbook, no less. Bold move. Looks like pen and in colored pencil, maybe? These are really fun, Rue. Rue, I'm not surprised at all that you killed this. Really great shapes. Look at the different silhouettes here, are really nice. You got this like really long-eared one, and I like this one a lot. This might be my favorite one right here. Really fun. You guys go give Rue a follow. Rue is another great artist here on Twitch. Oh, hey, Smugsy. How you doing? Good to see ya. Lovely to see this from you. I like the different colors. The 2 palette thing is really fun as well. Look at this little cutie right down here. Oh my gosh, this one too. Really fun. How did you... I'm also curious how you found it, Rue. Have you done something like this before? I know you do a lot of character art, way more than I do, certainly. I hope you had fun. I really like what you did with these. Lovely drawings. You guys, again, follow Rue. Does fantastic art, character art, animation, all kinds of commission work and stuff here on Twitch. You won't regret a follow. Also very chill, very fun stream. Thank you so much, Rue, for sharing. These are fantastic. Sometimes, yeah, it's a really fun sketch page. Like, I love it. Really nice. Santroa coming in with Mario-shaped language. This looks almost like the blob challenge a little bit. Did you do the blobs, or did you just like make your own shapes and like fill them in? I'm curious how you did this, Santroa, but these look fantastic. Really, really nice. Really nice. And it's cool because it's like you can tell. Oh, I'm sorry, not Mario. It's Luigi because it's green. Obviously, I'm so sorry. But still, I can still tell. You drew blobbish shapes and went along them. Okay, cool. And thank you for whoever paused that ad again. I appreciate that. Yeah, Santroa. Go. I don't know if Santroa is streaming yet, but I've heard whispers that it may happen someday. So if you want to get ahead of the game and give Santroa a follow, do it there. Very, very cool. Very cool stuff. I love a giant nose, and I like that you did different things like small hat, big nose, big hat, smaller nose. Like really fun to change up the shapes and have it still look like a recognizable character like Luigi. Very, very nice. It's kind of funny because like this one almost has like Mario shapes, and so that was my first thing was like, oh, it's Mario. But then like looking at the way you did these other ones, and of course the L on the hat, it's like, oh, never mind, it's Luigi. But very, very cool. Yeah, I'll have to try that. And just like you said, you drew blobbish shapes and just went along. I might have to try that with some of mine too. It's a great shape language challenge for sure. Gosh. So Mary Bean, we are a work safe stream, just FYI. So try not to post anything that's not super work safe, but that is very funny. Are these studies? Is this a study from a video? Ooh. Oh, this is lovely. Really, really lovely. The big one really does have a Mario quality, yeah, for sure. You could make, oh, hey, Digital Dak, hey, welcome in, good to see you. You can make that the center of your stream. Make what the center of your stream? It's what I do if I started doing stream. Sorry, I must have missed what you were talking about, Digital. Can you rehash what we were talking about? Mary Berry, this is lovely. That frog is giving me a thumbs up for sure. Yeah, we'll just say that. I'll look at it here in a second, but I just wanted to look and make sure everything else was. I should probably check before I put it on screen just to make sure, but so far we haven't had an issue. This is really lovely. Clearly done from reference, but really, really nice study. Mary Berry, do you stream? Yeah. This is really nice line work, really nice proportions. Excellent stuff. Very, very cool. I'm assuming this is digital, is my guess, Mary Berry? Has sound, okay. You can mute it though to get the reference. Okay, cool. Let me mute that really quick then. I also just work, jeez. Here we go. Oh, sloth. Oh my gosh, this is very funny. Are they just trying to remove the sloth from a construction site? Is that what's happening? I am assuming it's I Believe I Can Fly is what's being played. That's really funny. I see. This seems like a little bit of an inspiration more than reference, but it is really nice. I like the detail you put into the making it thematic for the theme of the season, right? Very nice. Experimenting something new with each stream. Yeah, so we kind of try to do that for the morning streams. We do studies. You walked in on our art gym, our studies session, where we do tutorials, studies, anything that's done from reference, that kind of thing. So, and today it was actually a different kind of. It was more of a character design challenge. So we've done a shape language challenge one other time. So the whole point of the art gym is to like train your arm muscles, right? So today, the muscle I want to train is my character design muscle. Like I'm not very good at character design, and studying things like shape language can help you get better at character design. No, that's okay. That's okay. No worries, Mary Berry. You didn't know. It is a very nice drawing. I just don't want to pull it up on screen for too long. But yeah, so basically what we do at the art gym is usually observational study, but sometimes we'll switch it up and do like tutorials or challenges or foundational art study stuff. Like we've done like 3D forms, and we're gonna hopefully do a perspective one sometime soon. Yeah, I don't know, all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, that is kind of what we do. Oh, you stream on Facebook. How does that go? I haven't streamed on Facebook in a long time. No, it is very funny though. But yeah, today this is what I did. So the way it's gonna work is if you are still working on your study and you didn't get here in time for the show and tell piece, don't rush. Don't try to like get it in really fast or like you know, do anything more quickly than you would otherwise. Just get what you need to out of the study, and just know that tomorrow morning we'll do another study. And at the end of that study, I'll show anything that's in the warm-up study section, as long as it is actually from reference or a study, not like a finished piece that you used reference to make. So there's a difference between those two things. If you want to show finished pieces of any kind or sketches of any kind that are not studies, I have an arts share section and a works in progress share section, so you can post in there. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and post mine in the Discord, so I'll do that right now so that I don't forget. And then we're going to go find somebody to raid into, because I will be back on streaming later today. I'll be back on in like 4 hours, so I won't be gone long. And I have a bunch of stuff I need to do in between these two streams. I'll be back on later today doing streaming, probably. Because I am way behind, and I need to get less behind. So I'll be back on at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, so in just under 4 hours. If you guys want to come back for that, feel free, but if not, that's okay too. But yeah, usually in the morning we do, for anyone who's new, we do warm-up studies in the morning, and then the afternoon streams is when I do my longer format, like drawing streams where I'm working on a project. So here's mine from today. Derp. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Well, that was tough, guys. That was hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. That was really hard. And I hate some of these a lot. So sorry that you had to sit through watching them, but we are gonna go find another artist to raid and hopefully doing some work safe, you know, something or other. We'll see what I can find on the Twitcher nets. It's sometimes hard. We'll see. We'll see who's on. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate your company. Let's see. Who have we not raided in a while? Ooh, we haven't raided Zoe in a while. Oh, thank you, Omni Digital Tech. I really appreciate that follow. You guys are pushing me toward my follower goal here. Oh, I wonder if Nayla is still streaming. I think it's Nayla's, for anyone who's doing streaming, today was Alien. I don't know if she's still on. But Alien was today's prompt, and if Nayla is still on, we will raid into her since it is her stream day. Let me see. Is she on? Let's see her on. She may have already ended, or maybe she's going later today. Oh no, she is on. Yeah, let's go right into Nayla. Nayla? Nayla? I can't remember how to say it. I think it might be Nayla. Either way, if you have anything you are doing for the prompt word of alien for today, be sure to hang out on her stream and yeah, give her a follow. And it looks like she's looking at work from the community right now, which is pretty fun. I might sneak mine in there really quick. And we're gonna go say hi to her. I don't really have a raid call, guys. So just make one up if you like. I'm in the market for a good raid call. Yeah, it was nice to meet you too, Digital. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime. Sometimes we do Don't Panic. It's a Casey raid, so you feel free to do this one if you want. Panic, it's a Casey raid. I need to get this like copy pasted somewhere so that I don't forget to do it all the time. If I'm ever like a pro streamer, I'll have like a bot that does it for me, but I don't have that. So if you want to do that, feel free. Insert your own emotes if you don't have a sub and you don't have a panicking Carnotaur. Or just make up your own. You know, as long as it's like a work safe raid, I don't mind. We like puns around here, so if you have a good pun on my name, that's totally fine too. But let's go say hi to Neela and see what's up with the streaming crew today. And thank you, Maze, for posting all my socials, my schedule, all that stuff, the Discord. If anyone needs those links, they're there. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me today. And maybe I'll see some of you later today at 4 p.m. And thank you for the new follows as well. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. And without further ado, let's go say hello. And I'll see you over there.